that, or the quality of it?
Well, I think we actually treat the human body as an art piece, because of the reason of sexuality, that it is an object, or we can say it's object that can amuse you. You know, it is not like, and then it's like the art piece when you go to MoMA or you go to Guggenheim. You first should love this thing, and it has like a natural beauty or attraction to catch your eyes at the first sight, right? It's not like a food, because food is more based on the taste. So, and then I think the nature is different. It's because of the nature. We're not treating the human flesh is different from the animal flesh.
See, but I would argue that specifically with women's bodies, that the way that women's bodies are presented, especially in media, especially in commercials, are very similar in the way that we present food. Because we're presenting women's bodies a lot of times fractioned, a lot of times without the head, with just a close-up on a specific body part.
Yes.
And sometimes with just a silhouette, and when you compare that to how we view our food, and we put it in a very aesthetic way, there is something that's very similar. You can say that it's sexual appetize as opposed to food appetize, but in a sense what we're doing is that we're slowly, and not even slowly, I think that we're fully looking at women's bodies in commercials as an object, and therefore we're looking at women as an object, and therefore we're looking for aesthetic beauty in all women.
So I would also argue, I think you find the commonality, the similarity between the food and the human body, especially in commercial promotions. I think one thing is because the human desire for food or the desire for beauty is very similar. But then it doesn't make that the nature of your human body or the nature of the food is similar.
It's true if you look at it in a very logical way, but I don't think that commercials work logically. For example, if you want to sell a car and you're putting a woman next to it, and that's how you sell a car, what you're doing basically is that you're suggesting that if you buy a car, you get the woman. If you buy the specific product that you're trying to sell, you're selling a product, and by that you're selling the woman. And so when you're making a connection, and that's exactly my point, that it shouldn't be